In most parts of the country, employers are allowed to ask prospective employees about their salary history. But a new bill introduced by Councilmember Evan Glass aims to eliminate this practice and narrow the racial and gender pay gap it fosters.
I think it's fitting today with the celebration of Women's History Month. I'm proud to introduce the Montgomery County Pay Equity Act.
The measure was crafted while Glass was in the midst of hiring his staff.
I realized that the HR policies were asking my staff, my potential staff members, for their salary history to justify the salary that we were providing. And it struck me as odd because I know that if you rely on previous pay, you're only perpetuating the income gap that already exists.
The Montgomery County Pay Equity Act would prohibit the county from relying on an applicant's salary history in determining a starting salary.
When a worker is shortchanged $100 or a few thousands of dollars year after year, that missing pay gap can become large enough to pay for a child's college tuition.
Studies show the gender pay gap starts early in a career and carries from job to job. On average, women earn 79 cents for every dollar of their male counterparts. And for African American and Latino women, it's even less. One example in the county's Office of Health and Human Services, one male manager makes significantly more than 12 of his female coworkers who have the same job classification. And the gender pay gap exists throughout other county agencies.
I work for Montgomery County Department of Corrections. I've been with the county for 16 years. As a woman of color, especially in a profession not traditionally chosen by women, I know that prejudice can take a lot of different forms, but the prejudice of pay discrimination does not have to be part of the workforce.
Glass's bill is co-sponsored by all 8 of his colleagues and also has the support of County Executive Mark Elrich. He says he hopes this will be the first step in moving Montgomery County closer to eliminating gender pay discrepancies.
Who would have thought here in 2019 in progressive Montgomery County we would be dealing with this issue of pay equity? But here we are. This piece of legislation has support from all the major labor organizations here in Montgomery County, from women's rights organizations.
We are tremendously grateful to Councilmember Evan Glass for championing this bill.
And we are in line with the state of New Jersey and the city of Chicago, 2 of the largest organizations that forbid the practice of looking at pay history for their government employees.
A public hearing on the bill is scheduled for later this month. Reporting from Rockville, I'm Susan Kenedy for County Report This Week.